Hi. Thank you for that, ateatree. I am suavepeanut. You may call me Rye, as that is my name, but suavepeanut's also acceptable. Behind me on the couch, we have the lovely SweetPeebs.
Hello.
And AstridTheHorrorGirl.
Hello, I'm AstridTheHorrorGirl, and I'm ready to get this case solved.
All right, thank you. So just real quick about Alan Percent, what we are doing here is just showcasing Alan Wake's half of the game. As you may know, the game divided between Alan Wake's story, Initiation, Saga Anderson's story, Return. We're gonna bypass using chapter select the introduction to Saga Anderson and jump right into Alan Wake's tale. And we'll be mostly Alan till the end until then. We good? You ready to count us down?
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, over the next hour, we are going to attempt to answer the following question. Is Alan Wake a good writer? Now, don't shout out the answer just yet. If you have any supporting evidence, please do not hesitate to donate and let us know.
All right, and here we find Alan exactly where we left him. Well, Alan was in the dark place at the end of Alan Wake 1. I guess he's in the dark place now? He doesn't seem to know. We'll just assume that he is. But he appears to be in the green room of a talk show studio, so our first objective is going to be escaping from here. Peeps, tell us what we're seeing here.
That's right. Alan Wake 2 continues the signature Remedy trend of combining live action and gameplay, creating a very immersive story.
That's right. We're just gonna dive into a TV as you do. Wake up from a weird interview. Don't worry about that. Play the game. You're gonna love it. Run down this hallway to our first obstacle. It's gonna be a keypad. Peeps, what was the code for that?
It was 665.
For Neighbor of the Beast?
Neighbor the Beast.
The number of the donation train.
Let's keep that going. I'd love to hear that.
Let's go. Very interesting.
And, you know, so Alan finds himself here trying to escape the dark place. And where he finds himself is in a bit of a loop. And we'll see our first example of that here. Alan's just gonna touch this door. Oh no, Alan got eaten by the devil.
Oh, just kidding.
Just kidding, he's awake. He's here in his writer's room where he's been the whole time.
That's right. The writer's room is actually a physical location in the dark place, the nightmare dimension found beneath Cauldron Lake. And from there, he sort of astral projects out into the dark place as he writes each of these drafts of Initiation in an attempt to escape back to his lovely and beautiful wife, Alice.
And here we are again at the start of another loop. What does that mean? We're in the green room again. We gotta escape. Once again, we get to see the talented David Harewood here as Mr. Door. Till we get to the next obstacle, ateatree, give us a quick one.
Absolutely, a very special quick one. $100 from Pam Kerrigan.
Oh my God.
Cheering on suavepeanut.
That's my mama.
Oh.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks for dog sitting for me while I'm out here doing this. All right, Alan's gonna round the corner again. What was that code one more time?
665.
Oh, you'd think it's 565.
Huh.
Fooled ya.
So you're saying that as he progresses through the spiral, each of these loops, he tries something different and gets a little further each time.
It does appear that way.
Huh.
We'll see how that affects when we try to go through this door, whether or not we get eaten by the devil once again. Here in the dark place, the nightmare dimension where fiction becomes reality underneath Cauldron Lake. We all know this, of course.
Of course, we all know this.
We're gonna run through here. Who is that?
It's Ati the janitor.
Shout out Ati.
Ati the janitor from Control. Always a friendly face, here to help yet another Remedy protagonist.
We're just gonna walk away from Ati real quick. Sorry, buddy, we gotta interrupt your dialogue. We still love you, though.
We love you, Ati.
So Ati's gonna give us a little instructions here. I don't really speak Finnish idioms, but I do pick up that he's trying to give me a gift he's left in the basement. I'm always happy to receive a present. So let's take the key, head down to the basement. Teacher, give me a quick one while I round the corner here.
Certainly, I was going to read the agreed upon questions for our interview, but they all appeared to have been mysteriously replaced by comments from our viewers and watchers, including $166.50 from Vamp. Hi all, Vamp from the Remedy Entertainment Discord server here.
Whoa.
So stoked to see Alan Wake 2 when I wake up in the morning. All my love to our amazing community, and show me the champion of light.
Well, we'll see. It'll either be that or a different thing. First, I got to come in this room, kick a stool, shove a chair, and we'll find out about half an hour what that was for. I promise it'll be relevant. But we're going to pick up the Angel Lamp. Peebs, tell me about it.
Yes, the Angel Lamp is one of Alan's main mechanics in the game. Using the lamp, you will see plenty of examples in this in the run, don't worry. But using the lamp, either pulling light from or adding light to various light sources, as you can see here, it changes the environment, allowing him to progress through each level.
That's right. And chat, every time we pull out the lamp, I would love to see some GDQ lamp emotes in the chat if you got them. For example, right now, let's see those lamps. And that's the chapter. Ateatree, how about one or two?
Absolutely, and a quick update on the incentive overall. Just under 90%. We have just $2,000 left to go, and just a few minutes left to get there. Nick sent in $50, asking to show me the champion of light. Samwise with $5 to MSF. Alan, wake up. It's Pride Month too.
Yes.
All right, well, first thing we do when we escape the talk show studio, as you might expect, we talk on the phone to a handsome stranger. The man tells us to go to the subway station, but we know in order to get down there, we're going to have to collect a charge for our Angel Lamp. Because we played this game before, we know where to get it. We'll run down this alleyway, see the light down at the end of it, pick it up.
How interesting.
Interesting, interesting.
The case is coming together.
Casey!
Sorry, got interrupted. Who is?
Who's this there in the corner?
Max Payne?
No, that's not Max Payne. That is Detective Alex Casey.
Whoever he is, he loves ketchup.
He does love ketchup. This is the fictional character Alan has been writing his 6-book series on for the majority of his literary career.
Well, hang on, we gotta let him stage dive first. Yeah, there we go, okay. And now he's left a gun and a flashlight here. We're just gonna clean up a little bit, take this with us. First thing we're gonna do, grab the light here. Let's see those lamps.
This was an echo of the books I
And boom. Don't worry about these shadowy men. They're not real. They can't hurt you. We'll just run on past them.
Caveat, some of them can actually hurt you. We just run right by him.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And a note here, even though Alan picks up the gun and the flashlight he will use, the gun, there are no...
Quick interruption. We do have an orb here if anybody cares.
If anybody cares. There are no mandatory encounters as Alan. Even in the glitchless run, there is one maybe sort of encounter. Mm-hmm. It's all movement and out of bounds tech.
And we'll get to see that very shortly.
I'm starting to think that the lamp might be a metaphor.
It does sound like that. A man who uses the power of light and darkness to change his environment in positive ways?
I'm gonna call it, it's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor, gamers.
That's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Look, I've known many writers who use subtext in my day, and they're all cowards.
All right, we're about to be introduced to the first glitch. Don't be distracted. Alan just likes to climb ladders a little bit differently.
You know what else hits a little bit differently?
What?
We just met that $20,000 goal to do the dance! Thank you so much, everyone. And now, back to your regularly scheduled glitch explanation.
So let me explain this real quick. So if Alan does a melee and then grabs the ladder at the same time, not quite the same time, Alan, don't embarrass me. There we go. He'll cancel the grab animation and just start climbing in place. This is the main glitch that we use to get around out of bounds. We'll see it right here. Just gonna dive on down to the second light charge and pick it up and be on our way.
Interesting, interesting.
We call this falling with style. Pick that up, turn around, go through here. Yes, Alan, I know you need to get through the line, the fence there. So what we're about to perform is called the subway skip.
Oh, why is it called that?
Well, we skip the subway.
Oh.
So first thing we do, open the exit to the subway. Even though we don't do most of the level, we still need to exit from the subway here in a little bit. And we'll grab another charge with us to help us on that exit. Where we're going now is actually backwards through the intended route. You may have seen Alan's peculiar ladder climbing technique. So we're gonna take Alan back here, find another ladder first. We're here at the street level. Just gonna walk down to the rooftops.
Yes, of course.
As you do.
Yes.
And next, we're gonna make just a itty bitty safety save in this safe room up here before we find a ladder. Ateatree, what's the good news?
The good news was $2,000 from Spooky One, saying, can't let that dance incentive go unfinished. Do the dance. And so we shall.
So we shall.
Well, Alan's just gonna approach this ladder from the rear and climb backwards into a building.
Yeah.
Just like a funny little guy that he is. Do a little bit more dodging as we fall. Take a peek and just fall down into the void, into the darkness. And you may be able to make out some shapes down here. What we're looking at is actually the hotel, the Ocean View Hotel, that we'll encounter later. The developers actually store this way under the map and then have you teleport around. But we have a little bag of tricks where we can just fall into a hole and dodge forward 36 times and make it to the hotel. We're about to land on our hardwood floor. I promise you'll see it in just a moment. There it is.
Hey.
Let's take a little nosedive off the edge here. And there's the hallway of the hotel. Let's take a little, now we're just floating in the sky. There's a lot happening here. We'll try to keep up. So where we are actually is the interior of the hotel, which is not here yet because it's not, it's just a vacant building. It hasn't turned into the Ocean View yet. But we end on a little ledge here, and this is a little delicate place where you can soft lock. But if we hug it a little tightly and dash forward, we can make our way down onto the street below. And we did all of that just to get outside of an invisible barrier there. And we're outside of the play area. You can tell that most easily by these cars having no collision to them.
He's a ghost. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, he's written something very strange here. Now, the next part, we need to get a little bit precise. You hug up to this car here, line up with the curb, and we're falling through the floor.
Uh-oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dodges forward. And now this is the most anxiety-inducing part of every Alan Wake 80% run, which is the 40-second free fall into the pit where we don't know if it worked or if we're soft-locked until the very end.
I've always filled a little bit of that time with some donations.
Give me one.
$10 from non-existent pumpkins to Doctors Without Borders. I found myself in an unfamiliar place, a convention center full of people and games played quickly. I was mesmerized by the tech and skips employed by these players. I knew the only path forward was to donate to Doctors Without Borders. I'm Alan Wake.
All right, we're either going to land inside of a tunnel or on top of it. We got it.
We landed
First try.
First try. So normally the subway level in a glitchless run, it takes about 8 minutes, and that was about 3 minutes of setup, which still leaves us a net time save of 5 minutes. And this is a speed run, every second counts, and it looks so darn cool.
I love that, but I hate repeating it over and over when Alan embarrasses me.
And
So we've skipped the entirety of the subway. We've bypassed our first showdown with the Dark Presence, which, as we all know, the demonic entity who dwells within the dark place and nightmare dimension where fear becomes an alley, yada, yada, yada. We all know this.
we all know this. We all know this.
So we're just going to emerge from a tunnel and see our buddy Bobby taking a nap over here. Just getting a little rest next to his own heart. Don't worry about that. We're just going to say a little hello, and that'll be the end of chapter 2.
I'm starting to think that this might be a horror story.
Okay.
All right. See you, Nightingale. See you next time. We're going to make a quick exit. This chapter, at the end of every loop, follows the same structure. First, we escape from the talk show studio. Second, we find our way to a murder site. And using the murder site, Alan is able to descend deeper into the dark place, recover some of his lost memories, find his way back to his apartment in dark New York City.
Oh, here we are on the subway.
But first, we need to escape from this, but because we never opened this door, we can't walk through it. We just need to get a precise position here, flip the switch on and off, and we're out.
I was closer now.
And here now, Alan is making his way downtown. He is walking fast. Faces are passing. He is homebound to Parliament Tower, to the sort of nightmare reflection of the apartment he shared in the real New York with his beautiful wife, Alice.
Or was this just an echo
That's
of the
true.
real thing?
Ateatree, I'll let you tell us what you got until the end of this chapter.
To escape.
Absolutely. Justine and Francisco are telling us what they got a $25 donation saying, Suave Peanut, they ain't no peanut. They're a grown speedrunner. Gotta go fast, buddy.
Thank you, Justine and Francisco.
$20 in from Abukamu. SweetPeebs, delighted to see you on stage with this masterpiece of a game. Have fun showing off this wonderful run. Don't let the RNG get to you, and have a blessed and fun GDQ. Shout out to the Alan Wake community as a whole and all the fantastic runners at this showing.
Thank you so much, Colin.
Alice! Alice!
Keep going.
The Neighbor of the Beast, $6.65 from Sly Dante. Show me the champion of light and pet the mayor while you're at it. We are almost at 50% on that incentive as well, so please keep it up.
Yeah, I gotta find out more about this mayor.
Yeah, why are we petting him?
I don't want to ask questions right now.
$50 from Zudmud. I brought you the donation witch. Show me the dance. Glad to see Alan Wake 2 featured in a GDQ. Here's to the dance and petting the mayor.
All right. Thank you so much, Ateatree. Thanks to all those donors.
That was the first draft of Initiation. Here now, we are going to take a little interlude. We are going to actually visit new protagonist Saga Anderson for a couple of minutes. Here, we are going to see her game mechanic briefly, the case board. Inside of her mind place, her version of the mind palace technique, where she uses clues and interviews to collect clues and put them on a case board, much like this, to solve a mystery. What mystery? Don't worry about it.
Astrid will figure that out.
Yeah, Astrid will figure it out.
Hey, wait a minute. Why are we interviewing Alan Wake? Weren't we just Alan Wake?
I don't care about that. Who's that across the table?
Max Payne!
No, that is not Max Payne. That is FBI Special Agent Alex Casey, the real man that Alan Wake has been spying on using his magic powers for the entirety of his literary career.
Where is Sheriff Breaker?
Where is he?
Well, this all sounds complicated.
Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
T-Tree, I'll let you take it until we get back to Alan.
Another Neighbor of the Beast donation from Tragdor. The donation train wants to show you the champion of light. They can't all be winners, folks.
I like that.
But
that was a winner.
every donation is a winner.
She drew a weapon.
$50 from Dark Templar. Alan, wake me up inside. Of the songs and dances we are doing, Evanescence is not among them. I apologize.
Sorry.
The Flatmate of the Beast, $6.65 from Alex and Dad. So excited for the horror block, and now we might even get to dance. Let's go.
I'll head to Watery and find his trailer.
The close but not that close relative of the Beast, $6.65 from Mayor Setter. Simply saying,
The mayor?
The mayor.
please pet me. Please.
Please pet the mayor.
And $7.70 from Reaperverse Gaming. I just wake up in time for Alan. Keep your flashlight focused in the borders. Thank you for all your efforts and greetings from Germany. Donation goes to host choice, which is, of course, to pet that mayor. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, so we just needed to kill some time there till we could, interact with the mock bucket and switch realities until we take control of Alan again. He's gonna start another draft of initiation.
I was back.
We sing. What the heck do you think that
I
means?
know how this worked now. I could take
We sing.
That's right. We have arrived at the much publicized musical set piece of Alan Wake 2. So if you know the words, sing along. We're gonna let Ateatree just talk and not sing. Only the audience gets to sing.
Herald of Darkness. But I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of
All right,
Alan Wake.
Mr. Dorr, can I please, Sam Link, doing your little dance. I know you're a little cutie pie. We know. We've seen it.
But instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Come on, the gamers want to see the musical.
That's the thing I said.
Hey.
It's like a reference or something.
All right, here we go. Who's ready for the musical?
While we get our dance on, let's thank some more generous donors who made this all possible. $50 from Taden Clarence, saying, "Here's to our favorite tortured writer casually jogging away from imminent danger. So proud of you, we love you, and Floating Cup." Thanks, Taden Clarence.
Thanks, Tate and Clarence. Love y'all.
$25 from Nietzsche. How can one say no to a good dance? No one. As always, great event. Big thanks to all the runners and volunteers. I am watching while at work. Good morning from Switzerland. Professor Quantum with $25 to Doctors Without Borders.
Hi, White Owl.
White Allen, bless us.
Ateatree brought the donation in front of their eyes and read it. In it, they looked at the donation in front of their eyes and read it. In it, they looked at the donation in front of their eyes and read it. In it, they looked at the donation in front of their eyes and read it. Excited for the Alan Wake 2 run tonight? Shout out to the wonderful staff and crew that keep GDQ running so smoothly. And $100 from Scott. This is for my friend Pat, who is the biggest Alan Wake fan I know. $50 coming into MSF from Oni Davin. Alan Wake is a courageous writer. He never uses subtext. An anonymous Neighbor of the Beast donation, $6.65, saying, "Show me the champion of light and I'll show you a $6.65 donation train." Tommy Ray with $50. Hi, suavepeanut and SweetPeebs. Me, Mr. Ripples, and the rest of the movie club want to wish you good luck glitching, dancing, and all around misbehaving. Hope it's a smooth run through the dark place and nothing too dangerous happens. Movie reference.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, everybody.
$50 from Erica. A week-long convention, games done quick. Are the players trying to get through each game faster to find the answers they're looking for? Or is it something deeper? A charity, a good cause? The truth can only be found in Night Springs. $25 from Q, simply saying, "Pride Lamb." Thank you so much, Q.
All right, and that is Act 1 of Herald of Darkness. And unfortunately, because this is a any percent run, Alan percent, we will not be hearing the entire song. I apologize. But we are going to pick up our angel lamp, and you know what that means.
An environmental puzzle.
You got it.
Also, lamp emotes in chat.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that this Alan is a rather eclectic sort.
I'm thinking so, yeah.
A very interesting writer indeed. How could this have happened?
All right, let's see those lamps. There we go. Alan's going to climb down this ladder, and by touching down his little tootsies on the platform below, we'll advance to the next part of the song, but we'll go ahead and get right back up here, and we've teleported back up onto the catwalk. Climb down the ladder on the other side. We are back in the ballroom, but as you see, the screens that were here before have disappeared. And what this allows us to do is go somewhere we're not supposed to be. So we're gonna jump right here from the beginning of Act 2 of the song. I'm gonna need some help seeing the screen. If you can, yeah.
No, like, hold it over them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to walk through total darkness here for a few seconds. I've done it before. We can make it. Hope we don't get lost.
This is good. Do you need...
Is it good television? I think is the question.
Great television.
Okay. Oh, that's perfect.
Is this perfect?
That's
Is this
perfect.
Yeah?
There we go.
Thank you. I've practiced this all week.
All right, we made it.
You made it? You're good?
No, bring it back. Bring it back.
Okay.
All right, and we are rounding Bird Leg Cabin here. If you played Alan Wake 1, you know what that is. We're just gonna climb up the stairs here, and there's our funny little man on the television.
All right.
And so now we've gone from the beginning of Act 2, and we have now finished Act 3. And that's the musical.
Woohoo!
Did y'all have a good time? All right, start of another loop. Alan wakes up here in the green room, but wait, hang on.
Interesting.
Hey, SweetPeebs. Do you like jazz?
I don't. I'm gonna leave now.
Oh,
You're leaving?
they're... Okay, my commentator's gone. Ateatree, can you help me out? Okay. Well, I'm climbing a ladder. Okay. Something's going on back there. Oh boy. Alan Wake 2. All right, so we're gonna, as any other cycle, walk out of the talk show studio. There's Ati mopping the carpet like he does. And that's the chapter.
Hey, I had to go to the bathroom real quick. What did I miss?
I don't know. That's weird.
Whatever.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
Highly unorthodox for a guest to disappear during an interview, but
Yes.
thankfully the generous $20,000 donation from our amazing fans makes up for the production time and cost wasted in not being able to do this part of the interview.
Exactly.
Anyways, carry on.
So we're just gonna talk to a handsome man on the phone once again, like you do every time you escape a talk show studio. He's gonna tell us to come see him at his house, which is down here at the Ocean View Hotel.
You mean motel, right?
No, I said Ocean View Hotel.
Huh.
You know, 3 Cord Street, New York City.
Yeah. Another control reference.
That's a control reference.
Control reference.
Clap for control. A good video game.
It's a very good video game. Alan got kind of spit back out onto the street. Due to the dreamlike and liminal nature of the dark place, one cannot simply enter into the Ocean View Hotel. Alan has to use his angel lamp to navigate back alleys and rooftops to make his way into the hotel, where he is going to meet, again, a very handsome stranger in I had this all timed out. Room 665.
The neighbor of the
Neighbor
beast.
I'm very winded right now.
Yeah, thank you all so much for donating for that dance. Thank you to all of our volunteers and to GDQ's staff, who was amazing in letting us put all that together. So I just saw Alan just climbed a little ladder, walked on top of a fence, as he does from time to time. Do a little lamp action. And we've
It's a
got...
metaphor.
It is a metaphor. Ateatree, you got 10 seconds.
$5 from Harry Mason. Cheryl? I think I'm lost.
Wonderful run.
All right, we got some orbs here for the orb fans. There we go. That's a trick we like to call the Tainted Tolly strat.
No, not that one.
Not the part where Alan gets thrown to the ground like a weirdo.
Cringe.
Okay, thanks, Alan. There we go. Ateatree, keep on going until we get to the hotel keypad.
$5 to MSF from the Federal Bureau of Control. An altered world event has been reported at SGDQ. A suited man wielding a lamp was seen climbing ladders, sideways, walking through walls, and plunging into the depths of the earth. We'll continue to monitor.
Thank you very much.
My Hero Zero with $5 saying, Alan, wake me up before you go. 2. So
Two.
true. So true. $66.50 from Motos. The old gods of Asgard are here to rock. And rock, I think we did.
I'm very glad we did.
$100 to MSF from Master O Jack. Hey, SweetPeebs, great job on the couch. Time to pet that mayor. Just a quick update on that incentive. We are almost to $3,500 out of the $5,000. If you enjoyed the dance that we put on for you, consider donating a few dollars. It's for a great cause. Thank you so much.
All right, here we are. Keypad is $25.50. That is the price of a cocktail at the hotel bar. Let's hear it for hotel bar prices.
I prefer cranberry juice, you know. So.
Only $16.
Only 16.
All right, we're gonna merge here. You might recognize this as being the inside of the hallway. We were on the outside of about 20 minutes ago. But now we're in the real hotel. We're gonna make our way to room 665, the neighbor of the beast. And as you do when you meet a handsome stranger, you turn on a film projector in his empty suite and just interact with a film of yourself to have the conversation that's already recorded. I'm not quite clear on what all this means.
It might be a metaphor.
Let's assume it's a metaphor. Sam Lake, you scamp.
Scamp. So in that cutscene, he was speaking to Thomas Zane.
Oh, the poet from Alan Wake 1.
No, the Finnish author filmmaker from Alan Wake 1.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do a little quick menuing. Peeps, tell us about echoes.
Echoes are, in the fiction of the game, echoes are killer ideas Alan is having to write these drafts of initiation and get further into the story. At the end of each of these, a plot element will appear, and you'll be able to see it on the bottom left of the screen. This particular one is very important because it is tied to unlocking that elevator over there. If that elevator does not unlock, the front door of the hotel also does not unlock, meaning after we do our next major out-of-bounds skip, and it has unlocked, we get soft-locked and we are stuck in the hotel.
That's right. You have to watch the entirety of an echo scene to unlock what it contains at the end. You can't open a menu, you can't walk away too far, it'll get canceled, you gotta watch the whole thing over again. Sam, I know you guys put a lot of time into these, but I would love if we could skip them once in a while. Call me. So Alan, being the guy that he is, he knows he needs to get somewhere, so what's he gonna look for?
A ladder.
He's gonna look for a ladder, that's right. Well, he's gonna be a little cringe and not bust through that door, but we're gonna climb through this ladder backwards as he does. Just inside of this building. So we go from the rooftop, we're just gonna fall down this little wee hole, and we're gonna end up on the ground level. Get a look at this geometry that the developers never wanted us to see, and many of them probably never saw themselves.
We're sorry.
But I think it's beautiful. Thanks for all your hard work, even if we can't see it. All right, we're gonna stand next to this window. We're just gonna dive deeper into the void. Take a quick peek at the subway that we skipped. There's that subway.
Bye, Subway.
All right, we're gonna see some more geometry approaching us from below. We're gonna line up with this rectangle. As you might recall, we were on the rooftop. We jumped off into a hole to street level, then we dove into the void. And what do you think this is, this bit of geometry deep under the earth?
Well, I know what it is, but
Well,
We're vibrating with excitement.
I tell you, if you guessed it's the 6th floor of the hotel, you got it. We are at room 666.
the neighbor of the neighbor of the
Neighbor of the beast, that's right. Where we have to watch one more echo scene. Ateatree, I'll let you speak over it.
I can do that for you. $250 from Socratic Bear. So glad to catch this run. Fills my heart with joy seeing my favorite game up on the stream. Show me the champion of light, and I'll show you the herald of donations. Which you certainly were. Thank you so much. $25 from Ryakuma. How can I not donate after an incredible dance performance like that? $25 from Irvi. Oh dear, another Alan Wake incentive donation. If we don't get to see the dance, we'll be lost in a never-ending night. So come on, chat. We met that one, but we still have a little ways to go to pet the mayor. Just about $1,400 left on that one, and you don't have a half an hour. This run is very fast. You've got about 20 minutes, if we're being clear. So get on over to gamesdonequick.com/donate. You know what to do. Use the add incentive button near the bottom when you make your donation.
I tell you, he's one of my favorite elected officials. We love that mayor. We'd love to go see him. And here we go. We unlocked a plot element from that, but first we gotta play a little game of tag with the devil.
That's right. These are what constitute Alan's boss fights. He runs away from the dark presence at the end of each of his little sections. Whereas in the real world, in Washington State, the other protagonist, Saga, she uses weapons. She faces her problems head on, while Alan, he runs away from his.
Now that's a metaphor if I ever seen one.
It's a metaphor.
I'm starting to think it's all a metaphor.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right, we made it. The devil did not get us this time. So we're gonna just pop on out here, go through this door. And where do you reckon we're gonna end up? That's right. For the first time, we're gonna get the entrance hall of the hotel. This is the first time we've unlocked a scene. This is a part of Alan's other main gameplay mechanic, his plot board, where he combines scenes with plot elements to change his environment by changing the story. So we just go to the final scene and we've unlocked the climax. Put those two together, we can go straight to the murder site and finish out this draft of initiation. Just walk on forward. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that either.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about her.
Do not worry.
It's very tragic. Play the full game, I encourage you. But that is the end of chapter 5. All right. We're gonna give one go here at another glitch. This is gonna be a zip. So if Alan runs towards and melees that door at the same time he smashes through it, he'll just bust backwards like that. We're gonna give it one more try. What we're hoping to do is end up in the lobby and just make our way out the front door. No, oh well, we gave it a shot. We'll just keep on walking.
And since that is the end of the second murder site, the plot of each draft of initiation, Alan is once again heading back to Parliament Tower. So this is plenty of time for donations.
Plenty of donations for your time, like a Flatmate of the Beast $6.65 donation from Satan herself. Back Couch and I are Alan awake for this run. SweetPeebs and Astrid, y'all are the lights of my life. Also, for the record, no Allens were eaten by me in the production of this run. And a bonus update for you, we are petting the mayor.
Yay! Thank you so much.
But that's not all. Coming up very shortly, we have an amazing Doom 64 run from the fantastic Zello, and we've just opened up an incentive, a Glitch Warp Showcase, a glitchy extra level after the run. We're looking for $7,500 there. So if you are loving this run, if you are looking forward to more GDQ, get your donations in and put them towards that Glitch Warp Showcase.
I love Doom 64. I really want to see that.
Same.
We have more time for donations.
I hear that. Euridian with $25 to MSF. Ati is my favorite side character in any Remedy game. It is always a good time when you get to hear Ati sing. Now let's pet that mayor, and so we shall. Another next door neighbor of the beast from Aerial Shading with $6.65. That sopping wet man sure can't dance. Alan, I'm your #1 fan. Less than 3.
Oh, no, that's a Rose Marigold. Nice try.
$5 from Midnight Coffees. That dance, though. No more tricks and no more misbehaving.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
Coffees.
Coffees.
All right, and that is Chapter 6.
The end of the second draft of Initiation.
Alan's back in his writer's room as he always begins each draft. We do have to listen to him monologue for a minute, so teacher, give us one more before we start this next one.
Scratch was there at Parliament.
$10 from Ray Boo. One of the coolest things I've seen. Thanks for doing that dance number, Suave Peanut, and Couch. Let's go, GDQ.
Yay, GDQ.
Thank you.
All right, we got to once again escape from the talk show studio.
It's a little wet in here. Somebody leave a faucet running?
Must have.
Masks were finally coming on.
Well, the good news is we don't need a third code for the door. We beat the door into submission. It's not even going to try a new trick on us. But there are some shadows in here. Don't make eye contact. Well, somebody put a wet floor down.
Who did that?
Ati,
Ati, you scamp.
you little jokester.
We love you.
Come here. Hi, Ati.
Hi, Ati. Bye, Ati.
Bye, Ati. All right, that is a wrap on Ati the janitor.
I'm starting to think that janitor might know more.
He just might.
You just might.
He just might.
I
But
can
he's not
say this
talking.
now that he's gone. I love Tati. I miss him already.
You should have said that while he was still here and could hear you.
I know.
Hey, remember those chairs that Suave Peanut moved around earlier?
Yep, they come back, I promise. It's simply so I don't collide with them as I walk around this corner. That was it. And we did it.
We did it, yeah. So Alan picked up 2 photos. Normally, those are picked up closer to the end of the run, but we're already here in the studio, so we just went ahead and picked them up.
Yeah, I'll just grab them on the way out.
Faster that way.
Saves the trip.
They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
All right, we're going to wrap up this chapter. We'll be walking through a door. Teatree, send us out.
$5 from Kifa Otana for Ukraine. Also, this is the best Remedy game since the original Alan Wake.
And that was Chapter 7. All right, we are now in Chapter 8. This is the last one we will see in its entirety, and we will see the bulk of it because we don't have a ton of glitches to showcase in this one. I'll explain when we get to it, but of course we got to go get some news from our handsome stranger. We don't need to take his phone call here. We know where he lives. We're just going to go straight to him and talk to him in his face. Down here, Ocean View Hotel, 3 Court Street, New York City. The good news about playing this in any percent is when you play glitchless or casually, when you come back to the hotel at this point, this lobby is just swarming with enemies, which I like to call lobby boys.
Chock-a-block.
Chock-a-block with lobby boys. They're not here this time. We'll just take the elevator up, and because this is the first time we use the elevator, the doors upstairs are still open. We can just walk out. And so once again, with the handsome man, we turn on his film projector and watch the film, which may or may not happen. Alan looks pretty teed off. I don't know why. I'm not going to stick around and find out. We got places to be. The man on the film told us we need to go downtown to Poets Cinema, where they are screening his film, Nightless Night.
Find the movie theater Poets Cinema. The next murder scene was there.
And Alan just says that, yeah.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you, Alan. Yes, Nightless Night by Thomas Zane was created in tandem with Return so that they could both try to escape the dark place, or maybe that's what's going on.
Well, it's called Return because they return.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to keep making my way over to the spotlights over there in the cinema Teatree.
That's quite the departure.
I get it, yeah.
A very generous and possibly slightly underhanded $1,400 from Mayor Setter.
Mayor Setter!
The mayor!
With a donation that I take as a bit of a campaign slogan, Vote Setter. Woof.
You got it, buddy.
It's like his campaign says, Mayor Setter won't roll over on the issues.
It's true.
True, that is true.
All right, blinkage and miss it. This is the one bullet we fire in the run. There it goes.
To clear a darkness or barrier.
Oh yeah, there goes some orbs for our orb fans. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Just gonna dodge on the haters there, and we merge here at Poets Cinema, screening Nightless Night, a Thomas Zane film. Gonna make our way in here. So now that we're here, I'll explain why this chapter is a little different than the other two cycles. We were able to use out-of-bounds glitches to fall deep below and make our way directly to murder sites. Unfortunately, that's more difficult here. The murder site is actually up there above us. And so until we figure out some new glitches to propel us upwards, we're gonna go through this pretty similar to the glitchless route. But that does give us an opportunity to take a peek at Alan's game mechanics. Hopefully that didn't push me too far. Okay, great. If you walk too far in that room, you have to watch the echo scene over. But I'm doing a little bit of looting here while we have time. Stocking up on some medicine, because some of these boys in this chapter get a little handsy. We're also looking for a flare, which will help us out of an encounter later, but it's all right. We can get by without it. So until Casey finishes his monologue and unlocks a plot element right there,
Right there.
then we can go on through here. And we'll choose the scene and the plot element to change the story. There we go, and there's our next echo. All right, teacher, while this is playing out, I'll let you play us in.
Catgirl Caro with $66.66, Two Doctors Without Borders. I've watched every GDQ since 2014, and I've never seen anything like that dance sequence. So epic.
Thanks.
SweetPeanut even managed the time sitting in their chair at the same time as Alan. I'll pull back the curtain a little bit. That was absolutely the plan. But Suave is just that good. $100 from Noah. Each time I've seen an Alan Wake 2 speedrun, it's like Alan is getting tired in the writer's room and is using speedrunners to progress down the spiral quicker. Let's get him outside so he can touch some grass.
Please.
This man has not touched grass in his life.
Mental health and enrichment is very important, everyone. Please.
All right, so we unlocked a plot element from that echo scene here, allows us into the theater hall.
The theater hall.
We're gonna go ahead and change that to another scene, and this will get us to our next echo. Keep on talking, teacher.
$6.65 from Mr. Scratch. I'm in your house, Alan.
No!
No! Get out.
Hey, wait a minute. Max Payne?
No!
Max Payne?
No!
Max Payne?
No!
Max Payne?
No! No!
Can't escape from that, man.
Do you want to?
No.
No.
What the fuck have you been smoking? Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survivor.
I'll just mention because of that last donation, SGDQ 2014 was my first as well. I've been watching for 10 years, and it's quite a trip to be up here 10 years later after starting it. We're gonna take a peek at a funny little movie. Now wait, this is wacky.
That's weird. What's going on here?
Hey, hang on. I know. That's Max Payne.
No! It's Sam Lake.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
All right, well, here comes that handsome man with his lamp. This is the only look at Tom Zane we will get in this run. It'll be very brief. Well, we'll see him in a moment. But we're going to run away from his friends, use our angel lamp on his, and just take my quick exit without getting grabbed by the buddies.
Just imagine Alan Wake without a beard.
That's a perfect way of describing it.
Thank you. So here we are going to make our way to the final plot element we need to finish up this murder site. and thus, you know, finish up the level. So, Ateatree, while we're heading back over there, what say ye?
Broccoli Sprout donated $25 to Doctors Without Borders to say, Alan, wake me up when September ends. And $200 from Chem Shiki saying, up next, Doom.
Yes!
$50 from Bjorn Means Bear. Show me the champion of light. I show you the herald of darkness. Thank you so much for performing that dance. It certainly made my day. Alan Wake 2 is my game of the year 2023, and the We Sing episode of the game kickstarted my way out of a 4-month-long depressive episode. Thank you very much for everything you do, and thank you to Remedy for creating such amazing games.
Before you
Greetings from
continue, I
Germany.
just want to, well, greetings from Germany, I'd let you say that. We've got to stare at this wet cat man in his eyes.
Hello, my name is Alan Wake. I'm lost in the dark. Help me. I'm so sad. Help me. I'm a wet little kitty cat. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
He's a wet Alan Wake, and as Oracle 70 says, once more, the ocean's a lake. Thank you for that $50 donation, Oracle 70.
All right, there's our last plot element. We're going to do one last ladder glitch here. This will help us go out of bounds and get to the ground level. This will save about a minute if it works first try, and it did. There we go.
And that's a wrap for the ladder skip.
Let's hear it for ladder glitch. That's it. When it works first try, we call that big gaming, and that is big gaming. All right, this Shadow Man's going to let us right back in. Thank you, kind sir.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, no, that can't hurt us. This guy over here, he can hurt us. We just take it a little wide. He's going to throw something at us. It's going to miss. And it missed.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're back in here. Take one last look at Tom Zane. Change the plot to the Grandmaster and seal it. No, somebody touched me. Don't worry. Oh,
Rude.
got grabbed once more. Don't worry about it. We just need to make eye contact with the Grandmaster so he runs away. I do the same thing.
And this is why SweetPeanut picked up health. That's why we hope for health just in case. Because if Alan is injured, he walks very, very slow,
Yeah.
as you do when you are injured.
So here we are in the last part, the film maze. This is the best look we're going to get in a short area of the looping, dreamlike nature of the dark place. No door there, so we're going to go through this door, and we're back at the beginning. All right, let's try again. All right, let's go through that same door. It says projection booth. We're trying to get to the projection booth. Still no door there. Let's try this one. Never mind. There's a door here now. We're going to go through that one. We're back to the beginning.
To the beginning.
Walk through, and well, who's that?
Who is that?
I don't know. Let's see. No door over there.
Oh, no door here?
Oh no, there's the door.
Okay, there's the door.
Let's check it out. It's just a television.
It's a sad man on the TV.
There's the
There's the
projection
projection.
booth. Surely, no, we're back to the beginning again. Okay. Wait. Is that?
Sam Lake?
That sounds like Sam Lake. You know what we got to do?
Get him.
Let's stab him.
Yay!
Oh, he got away.
That's okay. We'll get him next time.
All right. Keep going through this film maze. Hope we get to the projection booth.
Cross our fingers.
Cross our fingers. This is going to take us there. No, we got one more echo scene to watch. This echo scene is going to unlock the door to hopefully the projection booth. Ateatree, give us a few more thoughts of yours.
$50 to Doctors Without Borders from Akimbo. Woohoo! I love some Alan Wake 2. Good luck and show me the champion of light. $10 from to MSF from Charles. Chill folks are proud of you. Absolutely enormous gaming. No
Thank you,
disagreement here.
Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
$5 from President Scratch to MSF. President Scratch was here. Love all the wonderful work you've been doing. Keep it up. Love you, Pookies. And
I'm
then
just walking on these film cancers over here to distract from all the cussing.
An anonymous $25 donation to distract from vulgarities. This run is a monster.
Just like the story.
The story is a monster.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I get it. Oh, sorry. All right, this man's not done talking yet. Give me one more.
Are you now fictional too? Whose story are you?
Whose story are you living?
Well, let's find out. This door is unlocked. We can. That's not the projection booth. Let's just go right back.
Okay.
This is a different place, but you know what? This kind of looks like a projection booth.
I took off my glasses.
All right, we're here.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the projection booth and the murder site. Why is there a moose skull mask? Why are there two men? Do not worry about
Do
it.
not
Play
worry
the full game and you'll get answers. And that is chapter 8. All right, we're just gonna, I don't know, that Korak does not get along with me. But we're gonna make our way out of the projection booth. We've seen our murder site, so we need to make our way back to our apartment. But first, we're gonna stand here and enjoy this 16-minute finished short film in its entirety.
I am actually getting a very mean gesture from Helix saying we don't have time
Okay.
to watch a 16-minute short
Okay,
film.
we'll skip the short film.
Okay.
Even though we're under Mester, we'll skip the short film.
I mean, it was originally supposed to be a full length.
It was.
It was.
We'll use the plot board, open our exit, and we'll make our way out. So as we walk back to Parliament Tower Plaza, this is going to be the end of the run. I just want to give some shouts out to the Alan Wake speedrunning community. We're small, but we're friendly. We'd love to see more. We don't have a ton of active runners of this game, but if you've enjoyed what you saw, come stop on by. Join us.
And of course, to Tainted Tally, who was the first one to showcase this in a marathon setting, the glitchless run, as well as being the admin for the Alan Wake SRC boards.
Thank you, Tali. Thank you some of our other runners, Abukamu, Satari Earth, who paved the way before I came and took some of your records. Sorry about that. So we're gonna come to the thrilling conclusion of this category in just a moment. Alan's gonna take a phone call, and then we're gonna reach our climax, which is touching a shoebox. Woo! So time will be called when Alan touches the shoebox, and that'll be the end of Alan Percent, and that is time. Woo!
What were your conclusions, Astrid?
Yeah.
So I've been putting the pieces together.
Okay.
I've been really analyzing everything that I've been given, all of the story, and I've come to just one conclusion.
Sam Lake, please call us.
Please call us.
Please call us.
All right. Do we want to go right into Pet the Mayor?
I think that'd be a perfect thing to do.
Okay. Well, I'll do some setup here. Because Pet the Mayor is done from Saga side, we have a pre-made save here. We'll just go into that and do the remaining setup. So to get to Pet Mayor Setter, there are 6 campaign sides hidden around the map, 3 in Bright Falls and 3 here in Watery. Here's the 6th one. We take a look at that. Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions, but look, we can meet Mayor Setter. So let's do that right now.
All right.
Let's go see Mayor Setter.
And we did want to take a moment to explain what Alan Percent is, why we don't have a Saga Percent. You take that.
Sure, yeah, Alan Percent is a bit easier. We can just use chapter select to go right into the beginning of Alan's tale. But with Saga Percent, we really only have 2 options. We can either play 15 minutes as Alan in the middle of that, or use chapter select again to bypass Alan's middle section. And what Chapter Slice gives you is a pre-made save, so it would require a whole new route around the items in that pre-made save. We haven't put a ton of work in that, but if there's demand, we would love to show Saga off. She's a much better character than Alan Wake. I think we'll all agree.
I think we will.
I think we will all agree on that.
She is great. So here we are. Meet Mayor Setter here. Setter for mayor.
Oh my
and
goodness.
There he is. There's the mayor.
Setter! Woo!
Thanks to the recently added photo mode for Alan Wake 2,
Remedy.
we can commemorate this moment forever.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And thank you all so much for donating for that.
Yeah. Just a couple more shout outs before I go. I want to say thanks to my parents. My niece and nephew, you are children. You should be asleep a long time ago. I want to shout out my friend James, who introduced me to Alan Wake 12, 14 years ago. And my friend Mark, who introduced me to speedrunning, which led me to appearing on GDQ 10 years later. So thanks, everybody. That's it for SweetPeanut.